Oh, crap, I'm dead. So this is an unstable ingot, and if I don't drop it, it's going to explode anyways. Um, yeah. And I'm dead. Hey guys, what's up? It's JDawgs here, and we are here for our first episode. You guys might have seen me live stream this, the launch of this server. But this is the mod pack Revenge of the C-Team, which seems to be a sequel of Attack of the B-Team, but this one was done not by Generic B and Friends, but by Chimney Swift and some other guys. So we've been playing on this for a little while now, and I needed to get recording on it before I get too far into things, and I wanted to show you guys spawn. We got a little tree farm here, and a little, what I want to call like apartment building. A little stone path that is going to go off to different shops, which I'll show you here in a second. But me and Wish mainly worked on this part here. Made a little spot for people when they're first starting out to just kind of come in here and do their thing. Some of the rooms aren't really finished. Some of them haven't even been started or claimed yet. But if we come back here, first you can see this is Dirtco Mate. I rate 8 out of 8 mate. So obviously this is Adrian's place, and he's got some stuff stored up here. Not too much done. Just kind of a little starter place. Let's see. This is... No, the next one down here is DJ's. We've got my place here, which is just decorated up a little bit. Got some wool down here, which I'll explain how I got all these colors. Enchantment table, and just the rest of the wool and some stuff here. I've moved most everything to where I've decided to live. And like I said, if you guys want to see like the very starting out, I decided to stream it instead of record it, mainly because it just felt like it would be easier to do instead of recording the beginning. So you can see this is Wish's room, a little similar to mine. I loaned her some of my wool. She's got some stuff here as well, some drying racks for zombie flesh for food, because of course starting out, first thing first, you gotta have food, and zombie flesh is usually the easiest thing to get. As you can see, I've got here Hail Hydra, which is DJ's place, which right now seems to be just a piece of acacia wood. So not too many people use this just yet, but there are still some people due to come on the server, hopefully. And then down this way, Adrian has been the first to claim a spot to put a shop. So there's actually a currency on this mod pack, which is kind of cool. You can see here I have this card in my inventory from Universal Coins. I still have my hat on, by the way, for this, because it's this is before the 1.8 skins, and so I can't really take it off. I'll have to change my skin later. But it uses Universal Bank and cards and everything. It's kind of cool. So when you first get this, you have to request a card, but now that I have a card, I can just click a button. I don't really need the card on me, but I decided to keep it there anyways. And then you can see I can check my balance, I can deposit coins, withdraw coins, and then there's an option for a new card, account transfer, secondary account, and previous menu. So like if you lose your card, you can get another one just in case. But like I said, you don't really need it on you. And this is kind of the currency for the server, and you get the coins and stuff by killing mobs and stuff. And you can see here, I've got just over 17,000, almost 18,000. So we'll close out of there. The way to buy stuff is kind of cool. They've got these vending block type things, which I want to make eventually, and do a shop of my own here at spawn. But it seems to be pretty cool the way you can set stuff up. You put a little sign below it, and you put the item inside, and you can just right click it and you pay for the item. So like you see here, what I would do is either put my card in here, or I would put the coins in here, and then just buy whatever the item is, and it'll take it directly out of my deposit. So that's kind of cool. Okay, it's gotten dark rather quickly here, so I'm going to get back to my place and explain some of the things that I've collected so far through the live stream and everything, and I will be back with you guys here in a moment. Alright, so we are back at my place. You can see I've picked out a volcano this time, and I've actually made the lava purposely flow on all four sides. I just wanted to get up here to kind of give you guys an idea of what my place looks like, because you can't really see it too well from down below. this mod pack does have a lot of stuff into it, and very quickly I became what I feel is kind of overpowered, so I try not to use some of the stuff too much, because there's some things that I have that are really cool, but they feel extremely overpowered to the point to where I just kind of one-shot things with certain weapons, and yeah, so if you guys were watching the launch and everything, you'll know that there are several different kinds of mobs in this, along with a bunch of different just fun stuff that you can really mess with. It does have the morph mod, again, like Attack of the B Team did. I was going to go to the top of this, but it does not seem like I can parkour up this mountain. Maybe I can. Hold on. But anyways, I did to the top of this. I kind of dug it out a little bit, and that's why I'm going up here. I wanted to show you guys what I did. Fail at the parkour. Even with the better computer, I still fail at the parkour. Let's just not parkour and find our way up. There we go. So you can see I kind of cut this out to make it more like an actual mountain would look. I've got to put a few pieces of lava in here where it kind of didn't fill itself in. But I wanted it, to have that open feel like it was an actual volcano. I may even chip it back a little bit more towards the corners. But it feels more like it's an actual volcano erupting and everything like that, and it's kind of cool. And then on the inside, I plan on doing multiple floors. Originally, I was going to live in like a mountain or something, and I was like, well, I've done the mountain thing multiple times. And Wish decided she's got a volcano that's that direction from me. If you look on the map, whoop, wrong one. If you look on the map here, you can see she's just a short distance from me, but it's a fair distance to where we're not too close together. But she's over here. She actually got a much better volcano than I did, and we were debating who gets which one, and I gave her the better one of the two. But it's a little bit taller, and she's got a slime island here and a bunch of other stuff, and it's quite a bit better. But she's doing some nice stuff with it over there, and I figured I'll take this one, and I can do my work with it. One thing I did find out is I literally have a ravine like right below my volcano. Right down here I've been doing some mining, and yeah, it's been pretty easy to get some resources right off the bat just because of that. It's been pretty helpful. The birch door is temporarily up here. It's just something that I had on me, so I decided to go ahead and use it. I'll probably change that in the look of this later as we go on. You can see over here I've already got my ATM set up. We've already gone over what that does and how it works. First thing I'm going to talk about are these matter overdrive weapons, which I do use. You can see I've got this one used. I try to focus on only using them for the, if you've seen the streams, for the alien looking guys that we fight, because they seem to be a lot more difficult, and so I save these weapons for those guys. Oh, I picked up some coins while I was killing a couple zombies over here, so I'll kind of show you how this works, just to show you real quick. Deposit, and then you can just shift click them in, and it takes your balance up. So that's pretty cool. But anyways, I kind of try to save the guns and stuff for that kind of stuff. I don't know how many times am I going to say stuff. We've already got a wrench and some basalt and regular cobblestone because of digging out the mountain. I've decided to leave the lava in the middle because I want to focus on keeping that there and kind of make it a central type focal point. I'll be changing the glass eventually to a much more clear glass. But as far as loot, I actually have quite a bit. So we're going to start off with this here. And you get this, you can craft them, but you can also get them from like little spaceships that you can find around here for a matter overdrive. And I've got quite a bit of stuff that I've been able to put together and collect. My two pride and joys are this pistol for one, but the other two are these two guys right here. Plus, I have managed to get a full, complete android suit, which, from what I understand, turns me into an android. It doesn't actually make an android, it turns me into one. So I'm looking forward to putting that together and figuring that out. I have no clue how to do it yet. I know these are like little quests, I guess, that you get from some of the places where you explore. And so, as you can see, there's like 3 different ones that I've been able to get, and I actually busted one of them apart and took it because it was close to my place. You can see here, this is kind of like, well, what do they call it? Legendary phaser rifle. So it's just a rifle you can aim down the sights, and it's pretty cool. It's not quite as strong, surprisingly. I thought it would be stronger, but the damage is 9 on that, and then the damage on here is 13. So actually this legendary Omni tool is quite a bit stronger than the phaser rifle, which is surprising to me. And then we'll kind of put this one down here so you can kind of see what it looks like. They're pretty cool. This here actually has a dual purpose, which I've been using, and it feels extremely overpowered again, mainly because it doesn't use power when it does it. And that is, of course, you have your regular shot. That uses power. That's not a problem with me. Where it becomes a little overpowered to me is if I right-click, it'll mine for me. And I don't believe that uses power. And I can mine just about anything with this. I've been able to mine obsidian, I've been able to mine all kinds of stuff, and just completely bypass having to have any mining tools at all. I used it a little bit to mine out the mountain here, but I'm not going to try to use it too much, again, because, well, one, because it is kind of slow, but the range on it is insane. Like, you can go, let me see if I can do it from here. That'll be kind of funny. From here, no, not quite. Maybe from here? So you can see I can break blocks that far away by having this. Well, yeah. You can kind of see that's crazy that you can break blocks that far away and be able to get away with the kind of stuff. But the coolest one that I just recently got is this guy here, Ion Sniper. So it does quite a bit of damage. 22 damage compared to some of these other ones, so that's kind of cool. And oh, we want to keep that one with us. So I'm going to put those guys up. I want to talk about a little bit more about what I want to do here, and there's actually something I want to do and get ready because I wanted to save it for camera, and that was there's actually a separate dimension I can go to. Ectoplasm you can get from killing ghosts, which randomly spawn when you kill anything, pretty much. Oh, I'll also have a couple of these we can do, maybe. See how bad things go for me. But yeah, so let's see. We'll keep that on, well, put it up for now because I don't want to lose it, as well as those two things, just in case. So you'll see here in a second why I want to be careful as to what I'm doing. We're going to go out here, get away from my place a little bit. These blocks can do some crazy stuff. So these are kind of like lucky blocks, except, in my opinion, maybe a little bit better, and a little bit more scarier. So I like to do mine out in the water. Oh, crap, I'm dead. So this is an unstable ingot, and if I don't drop it, it's going to explode anyways. Yeah. And I'm dead. And I just lost all my levels. Oh, shoot. I forgot to get rid of my levels. Oh, well. Not a big deal. But, yeah, that tends to happen quite a bit where you get killed by the blocks, and that kind of sucks. So you want to make sure it doesn't really, like, damage your armor and stuff. Oh, you get a piece of humanoid flesh, which I'm not quite sure what that's for. But it makes you open your inventory, and you get stuck in this crafting bench, and then it puts that thing in there. And as soon as you close your inventory, boom, you're dead. So, let's try it again. Oh, anvils. Whoa, okay. That was weird. Let's put it on here. Oh, a heart? What was the heart for? That was weird. Whoa, why are we throwing down our sword? Don't throw down the sword. Okay. I know there's a chance to have some very, very bad stuff happen. Oh, we're dead again. So if you close your inventory, you die again. And, yeah, so no matter how... There's no way around it. If you throw the ingot down, you die. If you close your inventory, you die. If you wait too long, you die. And it's just one of those things where you end up dying multiple times. One time we were on here, I must have seen Diamond die like 20 times or better. I'm slowly losing all my experience. Alright, so let's pick this up again real quick. And I don't believe there's any amount of armor you can have either that'll really keep you from dying. Alright, so now to these guys. You can have a much better chance of getting something, but also a much better chance of something bad happening too. So these are a little different. You don't break these, you just right-click them, and you can see he'll kind of take off and do his thing. And something good, please. Something good. Oh, crap. We're dead. Alright. These are turning out really bad for me. Alright, let's try one more time. We've got several here, but I don't think I'm going to do all of them on camera just because it might be, well, I mean, it might be amusing for you guys just to watch me die over and over again. But yeah, I'm trying to do a lot of different stuff on this server. There's a lot of mods I've never messed with. There's a lot of stuff I really want to, you know, see what I can do. Let's actually try to do three of these at the same time. See how badly things go. One there, one there, one there. Oh, this could be really bad. Oh, I'm dead one. Okay. Don't know what happened with the other ones. Do they give me stuff still, or should I have not done three at the same time? That's a question, because that would be a way to get around the whole dying thing. If you, like, do a whole bunch at once. Okay, so I got a pick. And what looks like some kind of golden bag of holding. Ooh. Is that something that I want to open? Oh, hey! Wow, that's a huge bag. That is going to be very helpful to me. That is awesome. Efficiency 10, Fortune 3, the Giga Breaker. Oh my gosh, okay. We'll keep a hold of that. That's a fortune pick to start us off with. Unfortunately, it's only a wooden pick, so it's not going to last long, but we might be able to upgrade it too. So let's go ahead and do all three of these. Seems that was not a bad deal for us. Put our armor back on, even though it doesn't really help. Come on. I know I'm going to die. I'm probably going to die for sure. And stick, death, and something else. Oh, I threw down my armor, or my bucket. Whoops. Threw down my bucket. Let's get back out there. Alright. This is kind of weird to mess with, but I wanted to do them on camera. We'll get to the ectoplasm thing now, because don't want this to be too long. This seems to be a mod pack I'm going to be able to talk for a long time about, and I don't want to make these episodes too long for you guys. So, we got our water bucket, we got a stick. What's the big stick got? Sharpness 5. Okay. Whoa, we got a beacon. Free beacon. Okay, that's awesome. So I will take a free beacon all day. Let's get our stuff and get rid of these stupid crafting benches in the water. That's the only thing. A lot of people don't like to get rid of the crafting benches, and so they'll just kind of leave them where they spawn. I just bust them apart and then let them despawn. At least so they're not just all over the place. That's always been a pet peeve of mine. I know it's going to drive me nuts on this server because so many people don't want to mess with them or get rid of them. And it's probably going to drive me bonkers eventually, having 50,000 crafting benches all over the place. Anyways, okay, so we got some good stuff out of there. That's not too bad. But like I said, I want to take this ectoplasm. Now we can pick it up and take it with us. And put our armor back on one more time. Let's put this stuff in here for now. Rearrange our items. Up there, up there. Keep our card. Up there. Come on, rearrange. So much rearranging to do. That can stay here for now too. Put the stick up there. Put that up there. That's not the proper chest for it, but I don't care. Okay, so this ectoplasm, onto it. It basically takes you, makes a key that you can use to take you to an alternate dimension. So you can see here it makes Spectre iron, if you mix it with a piece of iron. Which, let me make sure that's what we're going to be using before I do the wrong thing. Yes, that is the right one. So we take a piece of iron, and we'll open this up. We don't really need to do it in here because you can do it in your regular inventory. Well, that way? Yeah, there we go. And then you need a stick. I believe it is. Yep, and it gives you a Spectre key. And the key by itself is kind of awkward. It's done through random things. But you can see here, and hopefully this works. I've heard some people saying it goofs up sometimes. So we're just going to hold it, right-click it. I've never gone here before. Okay, alright, so we've got... Oh. Okay, so that's a glitch a lot of people... Uh-oh. Okay, so that's a glitch a lot of people seem to have, is it takes you straight back for some reason. But you can see that it takes you to another dimension. I'm going to get into a middle area here, just in case, because I don't want to get killed coming back through. No, come on. You got to time it just right and let it go when it starts teleporting you. There we go. Are we going to stay here this time? Okay. Get off of there. Alright, so you can see that there's somebody there's somebody there, and I think there's like 3 different people that I've already gotten here, but it's basically this cube, and this is a light blue Spectre block. You can't harvest them, you can't break them, and everything here is completely safe. It's basically like a sky world, and so anything you bring here is going to be completely safe. You can teleport here from anywhere, basically, and the Spectre key is useful forever unless you lose it. So I wanted to show this because I want to start doing what everybody else has been doing, and that is bringing their goodies here. I'm not really going to have storage at my main place. It's going to be used more for like machines and stuff, and my most important things are going to be stored here, so that I can kind of bounce back and forth. I don't think I'm going to have my smeltery here, only because I kind of don't see the point of like running back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But I would like to store some stuff here, maybe even decorate it up or something. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think I ought to do with it. But like the most important stuff I might bring over here and check it out. But I think it's a pretty cool thing. Oh yeah, you can see it on the map too there. I didn't notice that. So you can see there's one there, there's one there, there's one there, and there's one there. I believe it's Adrian DJ Katana, maybe? And then the last one is Diamond, I believe. So those are the different ones that people have set up. And yeah, so I kind of wanted to do that for this first episode, kind of introduce you guys to the server, and show you what's been going on and how things are going. And like I said, you just take the key, go back, and you can basically... Now, what a lot of people have been using it for is when they're mining, which I may do as well, and just store stuff there. They dump it all there and then, you know, sort it out from there. I don't know how much I'll use it. I don't know if it's going to be something where I use it more, or if I just leave everything here, because there's also a way where you can kind of claim your land. And so for me, going back and forth to there is a little bit more of a hassle than just running to a storage room. So I don't know. It'll be good for storage, you know, for to sort out for later, but I don't think it's going to be great for like my main storage area, if that makes any sense. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up on this close to 25-minute video. I hope you guys have enjoyed this first episode of Revenge of the C-Team. I plan on doing quite a bit of stuff on here. If there's anything you guys want me to kind of focus on, some things I'll be doing on stream. I will be streaming this more. And some of the things I've already done on previous mod packs, I may do on streams, like bees and stuff like that. Some building I might do if it's just digging out. I have lots of plans for the volcano here of digging different rooms out and stuff. So we will work with that together and see how it turns out. So I will see you guys next time for another episode of Revenge of the B-Team, or C-Team. I'm going to say B-Team about 80,000 times probably. Revenge of the C-Team here on the Spiritcraft modded server. Take it easy. Peace out.